Hey everybody, it's your girl Millichun, and welcome to the review of Real Housewives of Potomac and Married to Medicine. Um, I got a text a few minutes ago from Here for Hot Tea. She had something that had come up, so she may not be here, but I asked her if she can pop in. Please pop in. So hopefully she'll be here soon. But I just wanted to get into the episodes from Real Housewives of Potomac first. Hey, Cinnamon Swirl. Yes, I like I said, here for hot tea. She texted me. She said she had something going on, so I hope that she can be here if it's just for 5 minutes. But we're gonna get into it because I have a lot to say about it. And the chat, I want you to just put whatever your concerns, your questions that you want to talk about, put it in the chat. Yeah, it's still gonna be good, Cinnamon. So let's get into it. So we open up with the show. Um, the girls are still they're still on their trip in Austin, and they're still going through whatever it is they're going through. And I'm gonna be very honest. This may not be exactly what you think, but hey, Denise. But the thing is, let me get right back to a little bit, and I call Candace a little bit. So Candace, well, Robin was thinking Candace was being mean or spiteful, saying that Robin was the one that was talking about Juan's case is why he got fired. But I think Candace was talking about it in respect of the type of situation it was. Like for Ashley's husband to be suing her for defamation is not the same thing as Juan being fired from his job. Hey, Wendy, thank you. So my thing is, Candace is dealing with like what $2 million or $1 million lawsuit from Michael Darby versus one already fired from not doing what he's supposed to do. And I don't know why Robin felt like she was the villain. I don't know why she felt like that. I don't know what all that crying was about. I don't know why Candace was crying the way she was. That really threw me off because I was like, what is she so hurt about? But from my understanding, she and Robin were kind of close, and it just hurts. What she did say, it hurts her that Robin is hurt, but I don't think she intentionally meant to do it. And Candace's crying just really threw me off. I was really aggravated by that. Um, thank you so much. I was really aggravated by her crying going on because she was like uncontrollable. I really thought the chicken situation was real crazy. I was not a fan of that, but if that's something they wanted to show because that's something they do in Austin, okay, I get it. So the show for me last night was really a dud until the end of the show, right? Before I get to that part, Giselle bothers me because Giselle does never get the full story, right? She doesn't get the full story. She doesn't get what's really going on. She doesn't understand what's happening. She listens to what Robin has to say. And I don't know why she's still listening to what Robin has to say with all the things that Robin says that are ridiculous. I don't know why she's still caught up in that, but that's her friend and that's her podcast mate. So I get it. But her not getting a full story and just going with what she's heard from one side is always so crazy to me. She did the same thing with NECA when she was in the store with Ashley, NECA, and Mia, right? She did the same thing. And I thought that was just real crazy. And it makes Giselle look real crazy. And we don't like her as much as she would want us to like her because she's never thorough. Like Giselle really, like, what is Giselle doing for this show? Like, what is Giselle giving the show? Hey, girl, what is Giselle bringing to Potomac? You know, with the exception, I love Giselle with her girls. I think that's where she shines at with her daughters. But outside of her daughters, Giselle is nothing but hot air, right? Ashley doesn't give me anything in this show. Absolutely nothing. She gives me nothing in this show. And then Karen, I think Karen is just going to stay where she is because Karen, what is Karen talking about? Like, are y'all here for Karen? For real? I like Karen. I do enjoy her on my television. But Karen is not giving me anything on a daily basis. It's just going to make me just like, oh my God, I can't wait to see what Karen has to say. But in a roundabout way, Robin, why is Giselle feel like that? In a roundabout way, Robin is giving us good TV. And it's not in a good way, it's in a very disrespectful, crazy way. Because once again, like, as I like Karen too, but she's just it's not too much substance there. But when I say that Robin is the show, it's only the show because of just her thought process. And I've had to step back and say I'm just going to review the show and stop trying to get into Robin's business, because Robin is gaslighting all of us. Like when Robin said last week that Juan clears his phone after all his messages, I was like, come on, Robin. Like, really? So if the messages aren't in there, then that basically means that it never happened. And that's how she equates Juan to be correct. That's her thought process. And I feel like it's just so crazy. So let's just go to the last part of the show, because really that was the whole show last night. The whole show was the misunderstanding between Candace and Robin. Robin feeling like she's the villain. Then she's crying. She's sitting on the curb, and and then she's trying to take up for Juan when Juan is not taking up for her, like ever. He is never taking up for her. So this was my whole thing. Did y'all get when Juan was aggravated that the insurance hasn't kicked in yet? Sir, you have been fired from your job for not turning in a person who is clearly not good for the other team, the other teammates on the team. And you want to get mad at Robin because the pharmacy insurance is not clear yet until June. Now Robin has to take on that on top of making a living in the house while you go get your nails done. Like, who has time for that? And then for Robin to say he has 15 months of financials, so we're good for 15 months. Robin, what you gonna do for month 15 in a day and month 16? That is crazy to me that she is sitting there. Okay, like when did Warren told her that? One said she asked him, like, how's everything going? Like, looking for a job and all that. Oh, let me say this. This is all my opinion. You all go ahead and hit the like button. I appreciate you for being here. I forget to say that. But anyway, for one to sit there and say, he's fine, it's good, everything is working out, that's not helping her be stable. So when she gets the insurance stuff talked about, and then she starts talking about what the ladies are talking about, when she said that Candace said that what she said about his lawsuit and him getting fired, that set Juan off, because Juan doesn't want to hear that, right? He doesn't want to hear it. He doesn't want to talk about it. Then he gets mad at Robin, and Robin starts crying, and he's yelling at her on the phone. And it was for me that he said, you're making my skin crawl, or this is making my skin crawl. And the hang up, you hung up on your wife on national television, and once again she looks crazy. So, and then my thing is this: how does Robin spin that? What is she going to say? It was so crazy. That pissed me off when Robin said that. Yeah, you, as someone who covers the show, you have to scale back. Robin would make you, like, I found myself just going crazy. Like, I wanted to just talk to her. She got me blocked, child. But if she would listen to what I had to say, I could really help her out, because Robin has really put herself in a bad situation, right? And for him to yell at her and say, this is our business, this is my business, this is your business, and you're really making my skin crawl. Like, Juan, we've heard you on a hot mic telling whoever you was talking to, production, that the only reason that you were there for the boys. Like, Robin, did you not remember that? Did you not remember that Juan said that about being in the house with you? And I feel like Juan really resents her for a lot of things. Like, his whole life story is a lot, and he did depend on Robin for a lot of different things. But I think he's just really upset. Let me see what Journey is saying. Journey to Jasmine. She said, that pissed me off when Robin said that. I'm like, y'all need to start scaling back now, just in case. Juan does not, as far as I know, Juan does not have a job yet. Because not this episode, but the episode where he said, I don't care, when they were in the kitchen, she asked him, like, how is the job search going? And he was like, oh, I'm not worried about that. I just miss my boys. Sir, the boys are gone. That's over with. What you gonna do with these two boys in this house and me and you? Like, I can't keep carrying this household. Like, what is the point of one even being there? And like when she told Giselle that if one would do something like that, she'd put him out. And Giselle's question to her was, would you really do that? She didn't give a straight up answer. She eventually said yes, but we all know better. Robin's not going to put one anywhere. If Robin divorced Juan for cheating on her and then had him to live there so her boys would have a mother and a father in the house all those years, to remarry him, for him to show up on TV like this, Robin's not going anywhere. And Juan's not going anywhere. It's utterly ridiculous. It's just really ridiculous. And this coming up is going to be real ridiculous. I think it's when she was talking about what she does, she swallows and stuff. I'm like, Robin, shut up. Like, you don't need to tell nobody what you're doing to do anything for him that you cannot do for yourself. I think it's utterly ridiculous. Now, we're gonna get ready to segue on into marriage and medicine. But does anybody have anything else to say about Real Housewives of Potomac before we go there? Because that's all I got from it. I don't know what else you got from it. If you saw anything else, if you did, let me know. But I didn't get much from Potomac. It was like a filler show for me until the end last night. And that's the only reason I say Robin is the most interesting right now, because one keeps it interesting, and we just hate to see what's going to happen to her whenever the show comes on. The minutes 21 like Robin. Oh, ooh, okay. So let's get into marriage and medicine. What did y'all think about that last night? A lot of people seem to think that the ladies invited Quad there to send her home. But if you just remember what was said, no one had invited Quad. Quad was supposed to come with Phaedra. Phaedra changed her ticket to come with Jackie. And when they were on the live, hold on. Hey, let me put this up here. When they were on the live, it came out the production was the one that sent Quad. Oh, she's talking about Robin. Robin has been Juan's trash receptacle. Girl, not trash receptacle. Oh my God. So, did you think the way they did that, the way Simone did that, was the right way to do it? Like, how do you feel about that? Because I felt like the little round table that they had before they called Quad, the dentist is the first person to speak up and speak out about being Quad's friend. But in this moment, when Quad seemed to need a friend, she did not have anything to say. Matter of fact, when she was at that dinner table before they left, she said that she once again said that Quad used her, and she felt like Quad was on some BS. Oh, Rolanda, that's that. Oh, we're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that. That's let me put. We're gonna get into that. So, for them to just say it's over, we're not gonna deal with it. I honestly do enjoy Quad, right? I'm not here for the fluff that Quad gives, like that Miss Quad. That's not me. I can't do that. I want to hear what you have to say, and I want to hear you saying it with sense. And all that fluff, I can't really take it. And so for her to sit there and say that she thought the resurrection situation was moving forward, I don't know how Quad could think that. That was a horrible situation that she did, because Quad made it all about herself. And when it had come to Toya, she was just like threw Toya off to the wolves. Like, okay, Toya, you're not going to hear me. Then it is what it is. This is what we're going to be. And Phaedra was put into a situation where she was really trying to get them together, although she made a horrible situation bringing Quad to Sweet Tea's thing, but she was really trying to get them together, which is why she didn't invite Sweet Tea to the resurrection, right? Yes, and we do see how Mariah felt, and I'm going to talk about that with the Carlos King thing. So Quad leaving, I know she was hurt. I know she was embarrassed. But as we saw in the previews coming up, she's going to be back at some point. I don't know when, but she will be back. And I don't know for how long. I don't know if it's just for that gala that they showed them, her speaking to Greg. I don't know how long, but it's going to be for me. It's just be for that moment, I guess. So I'm really proud of Toya because Toya has been on this wine trip ever since we've seen her. So that's a good look for Toya. I'm really proud of her with the Kendall Jackson. They've taken it all the way to California. I think that's great. And, the dentist has talked about Toya not doing anything or not whatever, right? And so now she's putting it to work. So I'm really glad to see that part in there for her. So let me see. Leslie said the Carlos King interview was very interesting with Quad. It was very interesting and it was very telling. And I posted, are we finished with the show? Let me finish with the show. Hold on. And I think, what is it? Deanza, you are saying exactly. I spoke to Sweet Tea offline after our interview. And I think I told her in the interview, I was like, you give them so much ammunition. Like, I told her, go ahead and put access to the money on a t-shirt and start selling t-shirts because people were at you about that. Granted, she does have access to the money. And then talking about what happened the night she didn't consummate her marriage for 3 days, for 3 nights. Like, that's not their business, right? They're not their business. That's not their business. And I think Greg doesn't want her in it. Like, he was telling her to stay out of it because he really and truly doesn't want her in it. He seemed like he was very upset when he found out that Quad had come to her bachelorette party. Ooh, Rolanda, that was rough when she came at Lisa Marie. That was horrible, right? But I agree with you, Deanza. She definitely gives them ammunition, 100%. I told her that myself. Look, I call her the dentist because that is her profession. I don't think that's disrespectful. That is what she does. Because whatever name that she's going by, I refuse to believe that is on her birth certificate. So that's all I have for her. Let's get to the Carlos King interview. Like I said, the fluff, the coming in with the wine, it was really staged because it was right after the show. So that was already set up. He clearly had an advanced copy of it, so he was able to speak to it. I didn't feel like Quad was authentic in that. And I remember him asking her, I remember him saying to her, I don't think people know you. But Quad has been on our television for 10 years. And we don't know Quad. Do y'all really feel like you know Quad? I enjoy her on my TV, right? But I don't feel like I know her. Do you feel like that? Because I don't feel like that. I feel like Quad is very guarded. Good afternoon. I feel like Quad is very guarded. I feel like she doesn't share everything she needs to share. And I feel like she has certain people around her to take away from what she has going on. Do you feel like Quad has substance and has something to offer this show? Do you feel like that? Because I don't. I really and truly don't know what Quad is doing. You got Jackie over here talking to the vice president. She's doing what she's doing. You got Simone over here trying to move her boys out of the house. Like, that's never going to happen. You got Sweet Tea, and she and Greg got a whole life trying to have a baby. They're trying to do this, that, and the third. Who else? I think Phaedra is there to be a mediator. Are y'all cool with Phaedra being on the show? Because my understanding, Phaedra doesn't want to talk about why she left Atlanta, or she doesn't want to talk about Apollo. No, she doesn't want the show to show her real life. She doesn't. And I think Phaedra doesn't want the show to show her real life. Like, Phaedra has a story. There's a story there for Phaedra, right? She has a story to show her real life. She can bring us to her all the time. What, Miss Kirby? What? Yes, I do. What are you answering? Yes, I do for? Because I feel like Quad's time. I just don't know what she does, and so I posted the thing about the sister circle, right? So she was telling Carlos that when she made that speech about she was off women for a while, meaning that the women she was on the show with, she didn't feel like they were supporting her. So now she has this other group of women who are supporting her. And she told Carlos that those women on Sister Circle were softer and they were more accepting versus the women on the show. So Quad just wants you to take what she says, listen to what she says, and just be all about her versus being about everybody. Because in my mind, is everybody has a problem with one person, but that one person, Quad, has made a problem for everybody, and Quad doesn't want to stand in it. Well, let me put this up here and let me see what everybody thinks about this. So Miss Kirby says, yes, I know Quad, and she should be on the show. I feel like the dentist is next. Why do you feel like that? Well, I will say this. The dentist has done and said more about the women on the show than Quad has. I will definitely give you that. Yes, the women held her feet to the fire, and that is the very reason why Quad felt like the women in Sister Circle was softer. But then she told Carlos, she was like, I was talking to these women in the Sister Circle, and I was giving them their flowers. And when I turned to talk to the women to shout them out from Married to Medicine, they were gone. Yes, they were gone, Quad, because you said you found a group of women who you feel like are friends. And you weren't even talking. You should have been shouting out the Married to Medicine women first, because as you can see, Sister Circle's not even on TV anymore, and Married to Medicine's still here. So you see what I'm saying? Like, you have just made a decision to go against a group that is really putting a check in your pocket, right? But you were with this group. I feel like what the dentist was saying. I feel like Quad just grabs onto people who she feels services her. And once they don't, she lays them to the wayside. Because the dentist said at that table, when you got with Phaedra, you just stopped talking to me. Do you all feel like that? Let me see what she said. Hold on, I'm gonna put this up here. Leslie said, I do think Quad does bring a lot to the show. We all have the single and free girlfriend in the group. Okay, Leslie, what is it that you think Quad brings to the show? Because I'm just saying from what I see, I really and truly don't see it. I mean, this is just my opinion. I just don't see it. I think she's great in a group, but like when they show Quad in her own scenes, what is she doing? Even like what they was talking, somebody mentioned earlier about her and Lisa Marie. Like, that was horrible how she did Lisa Marie. But then she had Mariah on there, right? And that was her friend. Oh, and she also, so y'all know Mariah Huck is the executive producer on the show. And Quad said that she took offense to Mariah when Mariah said it's the Married to Mariah show. And because of that, my understanding was she took offense to that because she and Mariah were friends before Mariah pitched this show. So in Quad's mind, she thought that she was a part of that. And she felt like Mariah had thrown her to the wayside. And I didn't realize that. I didn't realize that I knew that she was going with Mariah's cousin, but I didn't realize it was before the show was pitched. So I think she felt like she was in with Mariah. And then when Mariah became this EP and became the showrunner, that she felt like she wasn't a part of that. And that's what happened with her and Mariah. What do y'all think about that? Prosperity Thick Girl 40 says that Quad has been an opportunist Do you think that Quad is an opportunist? Do you think that? Quad, you must hurt. Quad didn't bring anything last season but accused. Hold on, here we go, right here. She said Quad didn't bring anything. Oh no. Quad didn't bring anything last season but accused Toya of being a thief. Exactly. Like, I feel like Quad just throws daggers at people, right? I feel like she just throws daggers at people and she doesn't like try to do anything. I really and truly don't think so. I feel like she throws things out there, but what is Quad doing? Can just somebody answer me that? I'm not saying that she doesn't do anything, but what does she do? I have not seen Quad do anything but play victim. Because when they were sitting at that table having dinner, and she said, I just want y'all to be good to me and I'll be good to y'all. And then when they were saying they was hurt, she was like, I'm hurt too. But like, she never owns up to anything. Let me put this up here. This is it. The only thing Quad brought was her nephew, and she should have shown him more. We saw that baby like a couple of times. Like, is Quad still keeping the nephew? Was he at the house when Carlos King came? Is he at the house now? What is going on? We know that Quad has had some losses right here recently, and we pray for her and her strength in that. But what else is she doing? I mean, real talk. I really want to know. What is she doing? What is she bringing? Sassy and sweet. You have a point. She says these reality shows are basically about how the group interacts with each other. All of their lives are boring and boring. One is showing anything interesting if you ask me. No one. No one is showing interest if you ask me. I'm gonna have to like be on Sassy and Sweet side, right? Because yeah, nobody. Like, what in the world is why is Curtis in the DR? Curtis is a retired basketball coach. What is he doing in the DR building houses over there? What is he doing? And let me ask y'all this question, see if y'all remember this. You know when Curtis got caught cheating? You know, they're going to Hilton Head in South Carolina, right? In the upcoming scenes. Was Curtis caught coming into the Atlanta airport from South Carolina? Or was he caught in South Carolina back at Hilton Head? Because that's crazy. And then Curtis is going to feel a certain way. But that was him. He put himself in that. I agree, Cinnamon Swirl. Ooh. Prosperity thick girl feel. Ooh, let me put this up here because girl, me and my friends been talking about that. She says she feels that Curtis and Jackie are separated. What do y'all think about that? Because I can't understand for the life of me why Curtis hadn't been here. You come for you show up for the bachelor party, and then you back out to the DR. You can't go with Jackie to the wedding. But I mean, he's going to be on the upcoming episodes. He's on his way. He's coming back. What is he doing in the DR? What is going on down there? She said Jackie and Curtis do not feel like a real couple like Kenya and all her men. Girl, don't get me started with Kenya Moore. Do not get me started with Kenya Moore. Do not. I don't understand what Curtis is doing. And who else is on the show? Like Phaedra. And I've just said this. But Phaedra has a story that we would like to know about, right? Quad could be on the story. She could tell us her story and we could know about it. It would be interesting. I don't think Jackie has anything, but some people feel like Jackie is loved by the network, so Jackie's not going anywhere, right? You have a VP on your show, that gives you a little recognition. That kind of ups your game a little bit. Hold on, let me take this down. And then you have Simone, like I said, because Simone's husband is just lazy and kept, just like them boys they're raising. Lazy and kept. Jackie is the medicine part. And the dentist, she, like, all the dentist brings is mouth. That is all she brings to the show. I know people love her. They feel like she's a great addition because she talks loud, she curses, but her vocabulary does not have a, it's not very long, right? It's not much other than your mama, she call you the B word, and stuff like that. So yes, Mecca, what do you have to ask? She got her hand up. What is it? I just feel like she doesn't bring anything. Hey, Whitney. I don't feel like she brings anything. Like Damon is not even really on there. Hold on, what? Damon is not really even really on the show. I do love when the men gather. I love that episode with the men because I feel like out of all the shows across the board, the men from Married to Medicine are the most intelligent. They have the most intelligent conversations, regardless how their wives are. They do show up for each other, and I think they're great. I could just do like an episode with the men of Married to Medicine and just see how that pans out. I think that would be great. Yeah, I agree with you, Rolanda. Yeah, Cecil does interact. Cecil has funny moments, and Curtis is definitely watching paint dry. He is the most boring of all of the husbands, right? Nia says she can do without Quad. They do. They have the best husband in reality TV. They're the most attractive. To me, they're the smartest husbands, and to me, they're the most logical. Even when it comes to their wives acting up, I think they do that real good. They navigate through that really well, right? I really do agree with that. Curtis. I just don't know. I don't even know who was cheating with Curtis. Like, who in the world was me, Curtis, and Hilton Head? Like, what was he promising? How did, how, girl, Curtis? I have never. I don't even understand that. I don't even see how he cheated on Jackie. You talking about the dentist? She can be comedy relief, right? But I think she's just so nasty. And then I would like I listened to Funky Dineva, and he said it best. If they get quad out, the dentist, you're next. Because why in the world would you want somebody knowing that they're gonna go on their platform and just talk about you the worst way? Jersey husbands are good. Curtis was offering Jackie's money. Now that may be what it is. People think she's funny. Nia says she likes the dentist. She's funny. Okay, all right. Until it's mean though, because I will never ever forget, and I will forever hold on to her telling Carlos that she brought Sweet Tea on the show so that she could get it Quad and Quad could get it her. And then when Sweet Tea comes back, and I told her, I said, your problem was you thought they were your friends, and they're not. Those are Gregory's friends, right? And then you go back to the dentist, and she tells you that she's for the streets. That is crazy to me. Yeah, I mean, now Heaven, oh, the dentist is good TV, right? Because she's definitely going to say something that you're not ready for. And she definitely says things that you're thinking, right? But at the same time, I don't think she has to be that nasty. I just don't think so. I Montel, I feel like if Nene was to have a shot back, I think we would see a whole different Nene. A whole different Nene. Tiffany says, let's see what Tiffany says. Tiffany Davis says, honestly, I think without Quad and the dentist, there is no show. Nobody wants to hear Toya talk about her husband crazy. What do y'all think about that? What do y'all think what Tiffany said? What do y'all think about that? Do you think, okay, let's say Quad is gone. Do you think it's good without Quad? Tiffany, do you think it can be carried without Quad? Because honestly, they're not bringing anything. I mean, Sassy and Sweet agrees with Tiffany. Mariah had the dentist number. Oh my God. Mariah had the dentist number, and that's why she wanted her gone. Because she was not playing when it came to the dentist. It was not, I mean, anyway she goes. Because I think the dentist said that. She said Mariah was the only one that could get at her. Have the dentist and Simone aren't the best associates. You mean together or apart? Just in general. That's what you mean in general? Because they're not. But I like Simone. Like if the dentist was kind of like Simone, I could get with it because Simone is funny too. She says her little shade, but she's nurturing. You know, she's not nasty with it. You can handle it. I just think the dentist is just vile. Jackie's too mild manner, and who was Simone and Tori argue with? Okay, I get it. Oh, excuse me. I get it. I like Simone too. Simone and the dentist will not get along. I really feel like if they for real get quiet off this show, I do feel like they're coming for the dentist next. And if we see a little something different that's happening with the dentist as we go on, it may be telling. It may show that she sees that she has to toe the line. Because let me take you back to Real Housewives of Potomac. You see how Candace was in a lot of different seasons. In these past 2 seasons, Candace has been a little bit more controlled. Have y'all noticed that? She pops her stuff, but she's a little bit more controlled. Because even in the reunion, Andy asked her, like, do you think that you're coming across a positive person? Right? So I feel like Candace has changed her ways. I feel like in these next coming up seasons, I feel we may see a different dentist. I'm not saying she's not going to be I don't think she's going to be as shady or as loud, but we'll see. If she feels like her job is, under fire, I think she may change. Wait a minute, Pauline, what? Pauline says, as much as the dentist is vile, I feel Quad isn't open, honest, and accountable, so she has to go. Pauline, I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. We don't know anything about Quad. Nothing. We just know she was married to Greg. And she was on Sister Circle. And people said she had a job. She told Carlos she went to school to be, she has like a science degree, right? She wanted to be some type of doctor, right? So she's not doing that. But what is she doing? Neil said Frederick can go as well. Lord have mercy. She said, now, Candace, that's vile. But Rolanda, you have to agree that Candace has definitely changed. She's not the last 2 seasons, she's not the one she was the season before. She was really bad. Like, I could not with Candace. But she has come down at least 3 notches at this point. At least 3. But I don't know what's going to go on. But let me say this. This was at the end of Carlos King's interview with her. I haven't finished watching the very end, but this is the last thing I saw. He asked her something about Greg and everything. He said something like, when I found out that Gregory was going to come with his new wife and we were not going to have Quad on it, like why would we not have Quad? Quad says she found out that Gregory and Sweet Tea was going to be on the show on the internet when we found out, or when we saw it or whatever. Do you think that the network owed Quad the respect of telling her that they were going to bring Greg and his new wife on the show? Do you think that she was owed that? Montel says no. Nia says no. Miss Kirby says yes. I'm gonna say no. And the reason I say no is because of the way they say Quad is in and out of the show, right? If they're saying that Quad throws them to the wayside or whatever, then Quad is not really going to be where she needs to be. Now, I do think I think she shouldn't have found out on the internet. I'll say that. I will say that. I will say she probably should not have found out. Okay, so maybe yes. Maybe Andy Cohen, somebody should have texted her and said, girl, I'm just letting you know that Greg and his new wife going to be on the show. Period. Sin. Let's go. I'm not saying they should have asked her, what does she think? I'm not saying they should have asked her, how would you feel? I'm not saying any of that. But I would say letting her find out on the internet was kind of crazy. Yeah, at least. Yeah, I'm with that part. I'm not, like I said, I don't think they should have asked her, like how does she feel or what does she think it should go. I'm not saying they needed her permission. That's what I'm saying. But I will say they kind of could have let her know and not let her find out on the internet. Rolanda says she was in contract negotiations. Why should she need a head up? I guess people were, oh shoot. I guess people were saying, you know, Quad may not come to the show, but why not have Quad on the show if Greg and his wife is going to be there to have that little stress in the show, right? So they needed that stress in the show. Yes, I agree, Leslie. So I take it back. I can retract my statement. Yes, I think she deserved at least a text before it hit social media or a phone call. But I don't think they should have asked her for her permission or what she thought. Because like Leslie said, did Leslie say that? This is a show and they're worried about their money and they're worried about how ratings are going to go. I don't think we needed to know how she felt. We just but was Quad holding out for more money? Because the dentist let us know that she had signed up for 8 episodes. Like she wasn't going to even be on the full season. Yes, Cinnamon. Oh, she has come all the way down. Hey, Phyllis. But yes, I feel like Wendy said, just let me know. Just let me know something before the internet knows. I do feel like they could have done that for her. But I feel like it was a lot of things that Quad did that she should not have done. I do not think she should have gone to that to the bachelorette party. I just don't think she should have done that. I think that was just too much. I really do. I think that was too much. Oh, Lord. I think I'm gonna feel like she never thought we would move on with someone else, so they felt that she would. Ooh, let me tell you. Okay, y'all, let's go back to this. Whitney said, I almost feel like she never thought he would move on with someone else. So the fact that he has and with someone connected with the women. Mika, yes, you have a question. What is your question, Mika? Okay, Miss Kirby, we're gonna get back to you. We're gonna get back to it. We'll go back to Real Housewives of Potomac. I don't know that Quad didn't think he would. I don't know. Maybe she thought that he would move on, but if he did, it wouldn't be on the show where she was. Because I felt that. I was like, Quad, that's why I say she at least deserved a phone call. Because Quad has been on this show since the beginning of time. And to find out on the internet that your ex-husband is coming back as a full cast member with his new wife. Yeah, I like I said, just let me know. Just let me know. That's it. To add to that before her. Just let me know. Miss Kirby said, let's talk about Robin on the phone with her husband. Miss Kirby, honestly, that was the best part of the show last night. because really Potomac did not give me anything. All that they was talking about in Austin, all they was talking about the chicken bingo, all that Robin crying sitting on the curb, like all that was stupid. It was not good until the end. She said, let's face it, they want her off the show. She was holding out in the contract. Bravo said, man, we don't need you. I agree with you, Rolanda. Miss Curry, I don't know where you were in the beginning, but we felt like I said that Robin may be carrying this show because of all the disrespect that one is going to put her through this season, right? Because she probably has the most storyline, right? Other than Lil Bit crying soon about her not being pregnant. Oh, this is what I'm going to say about Quad. Yes, Quad's going to be on more of the season. Do y'all remember in the preview where Quad brings her dude? Like, we're going to meet her man. Y'all remember that? We're going to meet her man at some point in the show. Yeah. Pauline, I have to agree with you. Ashley brings nothing. No, it's okay. Ashley brings nothing to the Real Housewives of Potomac, but them baby doll outfits and she dresses like she playing in, like she living in the Barbie doll house. Like, I don't even understand what Ashley is doing on the show. I don't understand that. She won't give Michael a divorce because she's not going to be able to live that life by herself. She just ran through all her money and didn't save anything when she was with Michael. She thought them two boys was going to secure her. But Michael is probably paying enough child support, if any child support, other than just taking care of her, paying the house note, buying her groceries, putting gas in the car, and paying her car note and insurance. And that's why she won't give him a divorce. And then all this pretending like she was like, put my kids on the phone, like she really about to do something. Ashley will be going through this time next year. They'll be in the same position, right? Because Ashley thought she was doing her big one when she got pregnant, but she did not do it right. She did not. She did not do that right. Well, Rolanda says she is not interested in her man, Quad's man. Girl, these two shows really need to bring it for me because I'm almost off of them because it doesn't make sense to me sometimes. But like with Robin, we got one. One is working now. He's bringing in a check for Real Housewives of Potomac. And one is going to give the disrespect every single time. I mean, I don't know. What are y'all thinking? Where are y'all with these shows? Like, I think everybody's getting tired. Girl, yes. In the preview, Nia, she had a man. It's this big, tall, bald dude. Quad brought him to me. I want to introduce you to my baby. Girl, you didn't see that? I don't know why she said that. They said Quad was going to be off the rest of the season, but Quad is going to come back to a gala where she talks to Greg, and in the previews she introduces her dude. Thank you, Sassy and Sweet. I do. Let me tell you what I smell like, David. I smell like body glaze, y'all. I got what's her name? Love and Marriage Huntsville, Stormy. It's the truth. Now, the body glaze is for about 2 or 3 hours, and then you're just shining. But the smell lasts as long as you need it to last. Nia. Nia, but you know what? Real talk, I get your question. I totally get your question because I get it. I understand that. Oh, Rolanda. This is supposed to be a Housewife Potomac and Marriage Medicine. But real quick segue. If y'all not watching Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, y'all are really missing out. Excuse me. Y'all took a flu shot and it is tearing me up. But Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, they're doing what they're supposed to do. They are doing what they are supposed to do. Okay? Oh, they doing it. If y'all not watching it, I'm telling you, this Potomac ain't talking about nothing. Robin, We already know Robin gonna be disrespected every minute of the day, like right now at 12:49 p.m. Central Time. She is being disrespected. But baby, that Monica over there, this is where it is. Oh, woo, child. So like I said, y'all better get into it. It better get into it. Cause this is where it goes. But yeah, body glaze, y'all. I got the body glaze on. She said she smell. Does that smell good, Rolanda? I got strawberry, unscented. Oh, and donut. I got donut too. Yo, Salt Lake City is everything. Y'all, this has been lovely talking to y'all. And I hate that Here for High Tea was not able to jump in. I was hoping. Let me see if she can pop in real quick. Let me see if she's available. Can you pop in real quick? I'll see what she can do. Okay. I mean, maybe longer than 3 hours. Maybe 5. Right? Maybe 5. But I think this was great. I think we got a good review because, like I said, Potomac was not giving me anything until the last 10 minutes of the episode. That was it. It was just so disrespectful how one was talking to Robin, right? And Robin is crying for so many reasons because she is trying to hold this man up together. And we know Robin is not the reason he got fired. Like, I don't even know why she took that on. Why did she even say that? Why did she even let Candace rattle her like that? She knows that one is the reason he got fired. She already knows that. And Married to Medicine, I thought it was heartbreaking how they let Quad go. It was heartbreaking. But I'm like you, I don't know why they said Quad gonna be gone for the rest of the season, then she gonna pop up. And then, like I said, she got a man on there. I don't know why she did that. But I might come back and review some more shows. Love Salt Lake City. Love it. I may come back and not do them just on Instagram and TikTok. But that was good though. But me and Here for Hot Tea, we'll get one in. And we'll see how that goes. But y'all, I've enjoyed talking to y'all this afternoon. This has been great. Do y'all have anything else to say before we get out of here? Is there anything else y'all would like to talk about, hear about, see, or whatever? Let me know. Because I am here for you. Wait, so the interview with Quad and Carlos, nothing important was said. I really and truly don't think anything important was said with Carlos. I really don't. I think it was Carlos trying to ask her questions, kind of like Phaedra was doing, but she wasn't here for it. Quad didn't own up to anything. So, I mean, you can watch it. I'm going to watch the end of it after I get off here, but it wasn't anything big. They're going to come back next week, the 21st, and do the second part. It's 2 parts. It was fun, and I thank y'all for being here. Oh, Pauline. Y'all, there's 49 that's in here. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me tell y'all said what happened to Marie. Hold on. Y'all, this is deja vu. I promise I feel like I already did this. Hold on 1 second, child. So last night, Marie Monroe had said that the showrunner said that she had, what did she say? The showrunner said that she had said that Tamara life was not perfect and this, that, and the third, and blah, blah, blah. Marita went off on everybody on the internet. She went off on everybody on the complete internet. And this is what she said last night in Walmart. And I had told Letitia, hold on.
I ain't got nothing to talk about. I'm not doing no talking. Make a post. Make a statement. You're on the clock. I'm not doing no talking. I'm not talking to nobody. I'm not answering nobody's phone calls. I'm calling in. Make a post. Make a statement. That's what I need. Because if not, I'm going to make one. I'm going to call my phone. Don't nobody call my phone. Stop calling me. I'm telling you what's about to happen. You're on the clock.
Marie said you on the clock, baby. Marie said you on about something. And I said, girl, what y'all down there doing in Mississippi? Like, what is really going on? And she was like, girl, I said, what Marie so mad about? And she said, let me call her. I said, girl, do not call Marie. She done made a whole video in Walmart saying don't call her. People on the clock, don't call her. Letitia messaged me back and said, Marie, it hung up the phone on her. I was like, didn't I tell you? Marie said, don't call me. Make a post. 8 o'clock. What? Marie, so here, wait a minute. Let me see. Wait a minute. What did Marie? Hold on, y'all. Did Marie say something else? Hold on. Did she say? Oh. Wait a minute. She already did good. So then she made the post about. So this is what the post is. Exactly. Timber made this post. Exactly. I haven't had a conversation with that man in years. It's crazy. It's even a discussion in 2023. But producers told me she had felt like my life was perfect, and that wasn't fair. Our showrunner said she called her multiple times saying she has tea and begged them to cover it. So Marie was mad because Tamara said the showrunner said that she called the showrunner, Marie did, to say Tamara's life was too perfect, that Tamara has tea. I got to change this up and try. We into Bill Collector now. Tamara has tea and they not telling it. So that's why Maria got hot and said that, I don't know nothing about this girl. I don't know nothing about her. I don't know this, that, and the third. Girl, Marie, when Marie went off last night, girl, went off on everybody on the internet. Everybody said they had to 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock, make a post, she gonna get it done. So Marie was trending, y'all. Marie was trending on Twitter last night. Let me see if it's on here. I don't have it. Wait a minute, maybe it's in here. I can't find it. But Marie was trending on X last night because she done just went off. So then she came back. I'm trying to do Real Housewives of Potomac and Married to Medicine, and then trying to see what Marie doing all night last night. And child, she is mad at the people. She mad at everybody on network. Child. Marie said you got to 8 o'clock. She put it out there. That was hilarious to me. And I still don't know what's going on. Marie hasn't said anything else. And I'm waiting on her to say something. No, Nia. Let me tell y'all something, child. Let me tell y'all this little tea. Let me see how to tell it. No, I can't. I'll say this. On everything on ain't what it seemed to be, child. These people are not what they seem to be. It's gonna come out sooner or later. I'm gonna let y'all see it. I'm not gonna be like Anthony Love Tees. Just hold. I'm just gonna be quiet, and then when it comes out, I'm coming back with all my receipts. Yeah, I'm sure production got a hold to her because she was trending on Twitter. And she talked about, she was talking about her BBL journey. She was like, I ain't got no BBL. These people, I done had it behind all this time. Nia, I think what's going on with Big Ari is this. Let me put this up here so everybody know what I'm talking about. Nia said, what's going on with Big Ari? I think that after the Halloween post that Martell did with Big Ari, that blew her head up, right? And like a couple of days later, they went shopping at H&M with the rack. Like, who does that? Who gets racks and walks around the store, right? Who does that? But I think fast forward to this last episode Saturday, when Martell had the girl who came in on the camera and she knew that wasn't her, she's pissed. She ain't gonna come out for a minute. Coleslaw is gonna be at the house for a hot second because not only has he not taken her to Houston, versus taking her to Atlanta, somebody else has made it onto the show. Although we don't know who the girl is, and y'all, I'm trying to find it out. I'm almost there. When I find out, I'm gonna let you know. We don't know who the girl is yet, but it wasn't Big Ari. And yet she still has missed an opportunity to be on Love and Marriage Huntsville. And that's why we haven't heard from her. And I'm gonna stand 10 toes on that because I don't know anything else. I don't know another reason. She said fakes and snakes. Ooh, she's still not number one in his life. Hey, Nicole. Rolanda, that girl that you're talking about that was at Stormy's party, no, ma'am. That girl, let me tell you, that girl, who told me that? It was Kimmy's stylist. She told me that the girl that was with Martell, the one with the white on, with the white boots, and everybody was saying, you know, he had his arm around, that girl was a last minute invite to the party, right? And all the cast members were under a tent. So she was under the tent taking pictures with everyone, right? And she just happened to get caught up in this firestorm of being Martell's woman. That was not her on the trip in Houston. Child. Hey, my degree is real. I love that name. Here for hot tea could not make it, but I'm glad you're here. Yes, girl. The girl was a last minute add on. She got a ticket to come in with the stylist at the end of it. But she was like, you know, she wanted to take a picture with the cast. So she just happened to go down there. She was taking a picture with Wanda and what's her name? Oh my God, what's the girl name? Wanda and Kiki. She was taking a picture with Wanda and Kiki, and Martell was standing right there, and she just happened to be standing right there, and he just kind of whisked her on up. And she got caught up in this whole whirlwind of being Martell's lady. She's not Martell's lady. She was just a fan. I mean, it's the truth. She said, well, I ain't gonna get into that about that. I ain't gonna get into that prosperity because she has already spoke about that when I interviewed her. She told me why her nose was like that. And she told me about that, her bottom. So I'm gonna leave that alone. Yes, Rolanda. Hold on, let me put this up here so everybody see what Rolanda talking about because this is the truth, right? So she was with Big Ari and the exposer, and he got another woman in the house with the group. Yes. That's why we haven't heard from Big Ari, because she probably big mad. Because yet again, she has missed the opportunity to be on this TV show. And from these last tapes that we've heard from her and the original Straight No Chaser, she definitely wanted to be on the show. She said she filmed with the men and didn't sign a contract. How do we get over here, y'all? How do we get to this point? We have gone way far. What is really going on? Wait a minute. What you talking about, prosperity? You did. Wait a minute. What you talking about right here? Oh, wait a minute. No, that's not that. This. They only spent $647 on 6 children. Oh, exactly. Well, I guess $100 a piece and some change. She's never going to be on that show. Never, ever, ever. Y'all, I can't believe y'all got me all over here on Love and Marriage Huntsville. We had 2 things to do, but that was fun. Y'all know y'all take me wherever y'all want to take me, and I'll be ready to go. That's my fault. I have spoiled so many people, and I just love y'all for that. But thank you all for being here. Not her iPhone. Yeah, look. Look. My degree is real says CS better film her all reality TV via her iPhone. Girl, does she even have an iPhone? Thank you, Corey. Thank you so much. Y'all are hilarious. So much. And I appreciate y'all being here. This was wonderful. And I'm going to have to incorporate this more often so I can come here and talk to y'all. Oh, real quick before I go. Y'all know where y'all can follow me. Millichun TV here. Instagram, Millichun. X, Millichun. TikTok, Millichun08. December 28th. If you have time, I would love to see you. Hold on a second. I'll just get one. So I got my 2024 vision board clip art book. We're going to have a vision board book review party. I have a Zoom that I posted. I have the all in there, the password and all that, the group ID. So December 28th, 8 o'clock Central. Get your vision board information. Join us on Zoom, and then y'all can talk to me instead of me just talking to y'all, and y'all have to type it up. Because that's why I do it, right? Because I know y'all be on your phones, and then some people on their laptop, and then we're just really not. I can't really. I mean, I don't have a problem talking to you, but I really much rather you talk to me also. I just like the back and forth. I mean, I appreciate you all. No, you don't. If you have magazines, you're good. I was just saying, for me, I didn't have magazines, and I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I found these. I have two of them. I have a Lady Boss Vision Board book, and I have this one right here. So and I'm gonna go ahead and cut mine out too, so that it won't take up so much time. But yeah, if y'all would like to join us December 28th, 8 o'clock Central. I have put the Zoom information in my hot topics today. But yeah, it's a black girl. It's a black girl book. It is. Board clip art book for black women. Absolutely. They got all kind of stuff. So that would be awesome. Like I said, I can come on here and I can talk to y'all all day, every day. We can do that all day, but I really and truly love the interaction with you all. That Ariana is mad that every woman Martell has been on the show. Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Once again, somebody else, even though her face was muted out, she had a ponytail. She looked like Marcel. She looked like Martell Speed. Like she didn't look, she looked like she was young and didn't know any better. So he's got another one. So that's probably why. Hey, Miss Tiff, what's going on? You girl, look, you gonna have to rewatch this. But I'm having a vision board book party December 28th. I have it all in my information. Get your books, get your magazines. The Zoom link is in my topics, and I'm gonna post it on YouTube also. So nobody's thinking about her. So I'm gonna get ready to go. I love you all for being here. Thank you all for being here. I love this. I'm going to do this more. I know I always say that. Just be patient with me. Yes, Tiff. I put it in my hot topics today. I got these from Amazon. I have 2 books. I got it from Amazon. And they got a whole lot of good stuff in it. Like, I think this had like a check or something. Be Stronger, Your Time, Dream Job, all that kind of stuff. And it's for black girls too. So you can get that also. No, you don't need to register. I put it all up in my topics. It's in my topics today. It's at the beginning of the topics. It has the group number, and the passcode. But I will be talking about it more as we go. So catch the playback. 2024 Vision Board Book Party, December 28th at 8 o'clock p.m. And bring your wine, bring your snacks. If you have a book, Rose in the Wind, Rose with No Thorns, we're also doing a book review because they've been asking for a book review. So we're going to do a book review while we make a vision board and get ready for 2024, right? And we can spend some time together at the end of the year, and we can get our year started right. This was amazing. Love y'all, and y'all go and have a fantastic day. And it's your girl, Millichun, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, y'all. I appreciate you being here.